Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be giving you a tutorial slash guide on how to have a successful YouTube gaming channel. So let's start off with the most important thing, the competition problem. So don't get me wrong, I'm fine if you want to do a Minecraft channel or an Among Us channel or a Fortnite channel or any big game like that, but keep in mind, those games already have millions of people that are putting out content, so the odds of that video that you make getting more views is very slim. It's possible, so if you want to do it, don't get me wrong, you can try, but you're going to have a higher chance of getting more views on a smaller platform. I'm not saying a game that has like 2 people playing at a time, but for example, my game, Block Mission 5, it's on Roblox, it gets about 2,000 people playing at a good day at one time, so it's not huge, but it doesn't have to be extremely small either, and that's where you can get the base of your channel. And once you grow your channel up like that, then you can move on to bigger games, and you'll have a following, like a platform of people that will actually watch that. For example, I do Black Mission 5, and I built my community there, but I did a few Minecraft streams, and I still got hundreds of views on those because I have a platform. Alright, the second thing, your niche slash subject. If you've watched any other YouTube tutorials, you've heard about the word niche. It's basically just your subject on your channel. It could be a roleplay games, it could be FPS games, really anything like that. And you just want to make sure you have a main subject. You can go around every once in a while, but if you have a main subject, you'll get a general fan base, and most of those people will probably have common interests. And then the third thing is how you talk. It's not easy. It's like having a conversation with someone who doesn't respond. It takes practice, but the more you do it and the more confident you will get, it'll be easier. At the beginning, yes, you might sound a little weird. Go watch my first video. I don't sound great, but just try and feel confident. If it helps you, pretend you're talking to a friend or your parent or whatever helps you. Number 4, tutorials and guides. You don't even need a following for this. You could have 1 subscriber. If you know the game, you should be fine to try and give a tutorial on it. I find I get way more views on guides and tutorials on my games. In fact, my most viewed video is a tutorial for the game I do, Black Mission 5. It has like 23,000 views. Alright, number 5, thumbnails. I'm sure you already know this if you've watched any other YouTube guides, but you need a thumbnail that pops out. It should be high quality, and you want it to have bright colors such as like yellow, cyan, or cyan. I always say that color wrong, and I don't know why. Or bright red, something like that. Here's what not to do. Look up pictures of your game and then download them and use that for your thumbnail. Other people have probably used those same pictures because they did the exact same thing you did. Looked it up and took a picture. You shouldn't do that. Instead, just go in your game and find out how to take screenshots on your device if you don't already know. And try and take a picture of whatever best suits that video. Like, say you were doing an M4A1 video. Take a picture of that gun in your game, then put that on your thumbnail. That should help. Another reason you probably don't want to just look it up and take it is it might be copyrighted. You want to be careful about that type of stuff. You're not just going to grab a picture off the internet and hope it's not copyrighted. Don't do that. As far as what you can use to make your thumbnail, I use Canva.com since 0 subscribers. It's always worked great for me. It's just a basic website, and you can do some things like changing the contrast, changing the lighting of your thumbnail, and some pretty cool text and effects. So I'll put a link to that in the description below. If you don't know how to use Canva, just look up tutorial for Canva on YouTube. There's probably a bunch of those. Alright, number 6, editing. Editing is very important. If you see a video that's edited and one that's not, you're naturally going to want the one that's edited more. So, commonly, just edit your videos. Now, I'm not saying you have to do it on the first one. You can just go plain footage on your first one, but eventually you want to learn how to edit. If you want, you can use the basic YouTube editor. All that thing does is cuts parts of your video. If you want to learn how to do that, I'm sure there's plenty of tutorials. Just look up YouTube editor tutorial. Or you can get an actual editor. I personally use an editor called VSDC Editor. I think I'm going to do a tutorial on that editor very soon on my channel, but I haven't done it yet. So if you come back to my channel a few days, or I don't know how long it'll be, maybe a week, I'll try and get a video out on the VSDC Editor. I'll put a download link for VSDC Editor in the description below. It'll just be a link to their website, and then you can decide whether or not you want to download that. And then number 7, know your community. So, for example, my platform, Black Mission 5, There's a couple of YouTubers that are pretty big. There's people like J Thy K, I don't know, I said that wrong, Commander Alpha, Mike JTL. I've gotten to know them, right, and that helps me grow my community because I know the other YouTubers. So it's good to know things like that. Now, that's not going to work in games like Minecraft because it's not like you can just meet Dream or people like that. But if you have a smaller community, try and know the big YouTubers in that area. It might help your platform. Number 8. Get a Discord. If you're 13 plus, you have to be older than 13 or 13 itself. And I wouldn't recommend doing it at like 5 subscribers. You don't need a Discord for that. I'd wait till you get at least like 100 subscribers, that you actually have people that are going to join it. Just so you can chat with your community, get to know them, even do games with them, stuff like that. I really enjoy my Discord, and it's a big part of YouTube channels. Again, you have to be 13 or older though. Alright, number 9. It's very similar to getting a Discord, but live streams. They help you get to know your community. You can interact with live chat, and it's just fun to do live streams, honestly, and just play games and all that type of stuff. I just did one today, did D-Day, but yeah, it's just good to get to know your community. Of course, it's okay if you don't get a lot of people watching. If you just have 5, that's better than most. So once you get, I think I started at 30 subscribers. Not that I was thinking I was getting a bunch of people watching, but just because I felt like doing it. So you can wait to do live streams, or you can do it at 2 subscribers. I don't care. You're gonna get more people the bigger your platform is, though, so you might want to wait. Number 10. This is the last thing. Breaks and getting burnt out. So if you ever feel like once you do YouTube for a while that you're getting bored of it, or bored of the game that you're currently doing on your YouTube channel, don't be scared to just try something different. For example, I do Blackhawk on my channel mainly, but I do Minecraft every once in a while. I branch out, and I do a couple other Roblox games, and because I have that following of 1,000 subscribers, I still get views on that, and when YouTube sees that you're getting views, they'll recommend it to other people. So if you tried to branch out at 2 subscribers, say you did like 10 videos on, or 2 subscribers, let's say you had 50 subscribers, right? And you're doing this single game called Derp, right? But then you want to branch out. Those few people that do watch your channel because they like what you're doing probably won't like the thing you try and branch out to. You're not going to get a lot of views. YouTube won't recommend it. So in your beginning stages, you want to stay on the same thing, but you can branch out when you get a bigger channel. That way you don't get bored of the game you're doing. I like to branch out all the time. I still mainly do my game Black Oak Ice Mission 5, but it's good to branch out. Alright, that's pretty much it. I hope this video was informative. Subscribe if it was. Leave a like down below. I'll see y'all in the next one.